it do, what it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
Shakur!
I mean what I say, lines only for.
Oh! Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
What's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. I hope this is better, where the light won't be shining so much on me, because I have a light over my computer. So I just moved it over a little bit. Now you can see me clear. Okay? All right. I'm downstairs in my office, which is in my basement. But thank you all for coming in, and we got a lot to talk about. It's not really a lot, but it is a lot. So I am KQKC. Man Knockout, we didn't go live today because today is actually his birthday. And yesterday he said he good to go today. But you know how that go. When you marry, that's all I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. And so he asked, is it okay? Hey, it's okay. It's on your day. It's okay. You know, so it is what it is. All right. I want to holler out my man, Crush the Legend. All right. Crush the Legend always supporting me. I don't know if he got a channel or not, though. And I need to know that, bro. All right. If so, put your channel name down there, whatever. And let me know when you go live. Okay. Or you can send it to my Instagram. If you don't want to do it right now, send it to my Instagram. Okay. All right. Now at night, I turn the volume down because I want to be hollering loud and stuff like that. You know, my neighbors and stuff. But anyway, but I appreciate you coming in, Night Rider. I appreciate my man, Night Rider and Crush the Legend. All right. So y'all good brothers. You know. Okay, Crush the Legend. But what days are you on? See, I'm trying to support people that support me. Like Jab Queen, Che, all right, and other channels that support me, like Wayne Old School, you know, okay. And I ain't talking about support. I'm not talking about financially, you know. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, listen, Skywalker. I helped him build his channel and supported him. Right Dub side, I did the same thing for him. Knockout Boxing, I did the same thing for him. And he really took off. And I'm not no expert. I'm not no expert or nothing like that. I just told them what I did, and they did it. And I learned what I know from Fernand. And so, and that's how you do it. Well, you know, that's how you're supposed to do it, y'all. You know, my man Big J, Josh and Roberts is in the building, baby. What's going on, man? Salute to you. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and get you started. All right. I'm at 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Wow. Ooh, you up early. But I'm up early too. Okay. So there ain't no problem. Yeah. So anyway, pay it forward. All right. Yeah. Okay. Pay it forward. What you mean? Oh no. But anyway, yeah. No super chats tonight. Just cash apps. You know, if you can't afford it, that's fine. All right. I want y'all to think I'm big and nothing like that. And just that, you know, I'm working towards all 3 paid per-views this weekend. So I just want everyone to know that whatever goes in the cash app goes in the channel. That's my rule. That's my rule. Once I messed up a couple years back and dipped into my house, y'all know the story. But anyway, that's the rule. Okay, I don't care if it's $5. It's going into it. All right. And like I said, I work for you all. You all don't work for me. Okay. So, all right. Now, let's get into it. Okay. Now, first of all, Rolly Romero, they are fighting this Friday. Now, I did a video earlier, and I was talking about this just for a minute in it. But this just shows you about Turkey. Turkey is really a bad dude. And I'm not talking about, oh, he a bad dude. He cool in a, man, you can't touch him, man. That dude is not, no, not that type of bad. He really is a bad dude. He makes people disappear. That's why I keep telling everyone, y'all can laugh at me. Y'all can throw jokes at me, everything. But I really believe, y'all call him Mama Schofield or whatever, what happened to him over there by getting sick, and they don't even know how he got sick. That goes to show you something is going on. Because see, they specifically told them not to talk about it. We're going to let you get on this plane. Now, that's why I said, wait a minute, hold on. We're going to let you get on this plane? What you mean we're going to let you get on this plane? Dude, I ain't did nothing wrong. My son is sick. But don't go over there talking about what happened over here. It's something ain't right, y'all. I'm going to get to the bottom of this shit. New York Times came out with an article. And X, formerly known as Twitter. And they stated everything about Turkey. Yes, that reporter, that was factual, actual shit. He wrote an article on Turkey. He exposed Turkey on the bad things he's doing over there. And guess what? He still was writing an article while he was over there. Turkey sent some people to go grab him. They put him in jail and sentenced him to 19 years. 19 years. Yeah. Now, of course, Donald Trump ain't doing shit about it. Joe Biden, don't think he remembers, because we easy gonna crash that bitch and take him out of there. But I would have waited till I got on U.S. soil to write the article. But anyway, it's not here or there, but you know what you're dealing with. Please, everybody, go read that article. Please go read that article. Me, Fanon, and Knockout, we've been telling you all about this guy. Everybody ignored it. Why? Because they was getting fights. Yes, some fights were pretty good. But he lost money on all the fights. And he overpaid them. And also on my video, I stated this. Why would you sit there and pay or overpay a fighter, which now fighters deserve to get paid of what they're worth because they're risking their lives. But to get paid like a Floyd Mayweather who started it, and then Canelo and Javante, no. You got to earn that. You got to earn that. You got to knock people out. You got to be appealing to people. Sell tickets. Break the ticket of sales. Put butts in the seats. Break the pay-per-views. Do all that. Come on. I mean, this is not right. You know? And that's what I'm saying. And that's what he's doing. But now, the Saudi prince, Salam, now this is how Turkey got his position. His family is like right below royalty. The prince family are royalty. But with the video games, the prince loved video games. That's why on Saturday afternoon, you saw, cause I watched it to the end while I was uploading the video, and they were showing the likeness in the video cartoon way. They showed Tony Bellevue looking like a cartoon, Carl Frampton looking like a cartoon. I said, oh, that's how they became tight. So everybody over there is scared to death of him. His nickname is Tutu over there. Yeah, Tutu. He is what we call over here a gangster over there. So what Schofield said is not too far-fetched. What's going on in Saudi Arabia, I know the American fighters, they see it, but they won't say shit about it. Because why? They getting the Benjamins. They getting the dollars. Now, I put that thumbnail up there. He loved everybody up there on that thumbnail. Except Shakur Stevenson. Because Shakur Stevenson embarrassed him. Here we go now. All right. New subscriber, fam. Hey, appreciate that, Mr. Phil. Man, I appreciate that, bro. All right. Now, I don't know you talking about me or you talking about Crush the Legend. Okay? So, oh, thank you, Mr. Phil. Okay, you talking about Mr. Phil. Okay. Oh, you talking about Crush the Legend. Okay, cool, brother. Cool. That's right. Support the brothers, all right? Support the people that's going to give you the facts. Yeah, he don't like Shakur. No, he don't like Shakur. And also, and I was right about this, he do not like to be embarrassed. Remember, he tore up that hotel room, the TV, everything. He just threw it and everything. Well, now, he don't like Shakur Stevenson for what he did. Now, of course, Shakur went on with the fight, and they're going to go on with the fight and all that. But after that, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay. And also, they talking about rain Friday. Now, they can do like the StubHub used to do, put the little thing over there, but the people that they chose to come, because y'all ass can't come, so since he choose certain people to come, they don't have to bring their umbrella and watch it in the rain. What are you doing, Turkey? What are you doing? This dude lost a lot of money. Y'all waving y'all flags and shit. All the content creators. Oh, he say he boxing. You got something. Y'all know who that is, right? But he's not giving productive production. Rich people don't get in boxing just to blow money. They want to make money and then continue on making money. And he's not doing that. That's why he can't spend no more money now. They capped him now. That's why he had to have someone to partner up with him over here. Matter of fact, they doing it by himself, really. Sure, he put Ring on there, and that's it. We the only sport that allow anybody with money to come over here and take over anything and everything or whatever they want. Look at Oscar. He was on a drunken stupor one night. He signed over Ring magazine. When I was a young man, Ring, this is how old Ring is now. Ring magazine was the Bible magazine of boxing. Huh? Yes. Because I used to cut it out, because they had Frazier up there, and Tommy Hearns up there, and, I used to cut them out right next door to my Jet magazine women. I got to look at them sometime at night. You know what I mean. All right, snap out of KQ. Anyway, but yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. So then you got Eddie. Eddie is just full of shit. We're gonna get to him later. But here you got Eddie, your excellency. I mean, what? I'm not calling that nigga my excellency. I don't care who he is. Man. But one thing I will say is this. Somebody, anybody, besides Gervonta Davis, David Benavidez, somebody got to stand up to this dude. Somebody got to run off. Well, he running off himself already. I kind of misspoke right there because he left Eddie dry. He left Oscar dry. They still want to work with him, though. But see, he's saying refer to Dana White. And Dana White is a son of a bitch. Dana White don't give a shit. 56,000. That's all you're going to make. It's not everybody. It's not even 5 people. Maybe 1 and maybe 3. And that's it. That's it. And what he going to do, I'm tired of that buzz and noise. What he going to do, he going to say the hell away with TKO boxing. Turkey gone, because he trying to do that infrastructure over in Dubai. I need my bread and butter, the UFC. That's what I need. Okay? So, therefore, that's what I'm going to do. Now, of course, TKO promotion, box, whatever you call it. Okay, I'm going to try. But guess who's going to be on there? Fighters with 1-2-0 on 1-0 records, maybe 5-0, maybe 6-0, something like that. And fighters that can't sell. That's right. Hey, Shakur, your ass gonna be over there too. Oh yeah, your ass over there too. Because I'm telling y'all right now, you heard it right here. April the 28th. You heard it from KQKC. Ain't no damn way they gonna forgive Shakur for that because he put him on Front Street. So he felt obligated that, goddamn, I gotta make this right, or they're gonna think, hey, I'm putting on a facade, which I am, but I don't want them to know it. Oh my God. Man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You know, new subscriber on that channel too. Okay. Y'all working. Okay, hey, look, hey, that's cool. You know, ain't got no problem with it. Y'all working. Now, let me go into this fight just 1 minute. I'm not gonna get into it. Now, everything I'm talking about, I'm gonna touch a little bit on it in detail tomorrow morning at 11:00 a.m. on KQB working, y'all. And you know what? And I'm not trying to blow my own horn. Everybody know I'm not. Everybody know I don't. But I feel obligated to bring y'all the sport of boxing. News. I don't stick to one subject for a whole hour or for a whole 2 hours. Hell no. And then I like to call fights. Now, most people say I'm pretty good at it. And maybe I am. But I like to give boxing after dark sometimes, like tonight, for people that have to work. Then, of course, I call fights, play by play, blow by blow, for people that can't watch it. Like my girl, trucker Sally. I'm sorry, Sally. She's always on the road. She has a microwave. She has a bathroom, shower. She has all that in her truck. And she depends on me to call the fights. And I depend on you all to support the channel so I can put it in the Cash App so I can buy the fights for everybody. And of course, I don't want to make a choice. Because someone said someone had a bright idea where KQ put it on Patreon. I said, no, I don't want to do that because people go somewhere else and get low-rated boxing, and that's not no fun. Because I'm not trying to shit on nobody. I seen BF. I seen Blue Blood trying to call a fight. I want to watch the fight with y'all. I want to call the fight. I want to call it. I want to call that left hook. I want to call that straight right against a southpaw. I want to call that uppercut. I want to call that knockout. I want to sit there and say, wow, what y'all think about that one? Hey, that was a good punch, right? But he didn't set it up right. All right. No, that type of shit. No. I want to play by play. I want to play a little music for y'all, so I can keep y'all woke, and maybe get y'all in a little groove, maybe grab a drink, Look, they said, hey, it's a watch party, goddamn it. It's going to be a watch party with KQ. That's how I roll. Now, if people don't like it, then I'm sorry. Maybe the channel ain't just for you. But some people have to work. My third shift people depend on me. My second shift people depend on me. And my truck drivers depend on me. So, all I ask is just a little help. All right? Not with my bills. That's taken care of. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my household. Don't worry about my motorcycle, car, all that stuff. Don't worry about that shit. Okay? That's not your problem. That's my problem. But both our problems is make sure we have enough to cover these pay-per-views. All right? Some people, hey, they pay and they still pay and watch it at home and turn down the volume and listen to me. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I say hit the like button. Spread this video around. Do you know the other night when I did a boxing after dark, the last one I did, when was that? Well, the last one I did, I was only on there for 1 hour. I usually do an hour. Do you know I had over 400 some views? I had 400 some views for 1 hour. 1 hour. Sometimes people got shit to do. Sometimes I get 400 some views for 2 hours. I ain't got my implants in yet. But y'all know, and do y'all feel me? Okay? All right? I think y'all understand where I'm coming from. All right? You can pass it on. And I know, I'm going to reiterate this again. But listen, I'm not big at all. I'm not. I promise I'm not. But I just need no, it's not like COVID. COVID, man, it was on point. I gave away pay-per-views during COVID. Ask Skywalker Boxing, ask Cassandra. I mean, I gave away pay-per-view as a channel member, and then everybody started going back to work, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And here we are. All right. And do me a favor, pray for Cassandra. Okay? She needs your all she needs your all prayers. All right? That's as far as I can go with it. But she needs your prayers. And when I say it's serious, it's very serious. Okay? So please pray for her. That's why you haven't seen her in the chat. All right? So I got a message today, and she told me all about it. Okay? So just pray for her. Now, let's get on back to some boxing, okay? We took care of the housekeeping. All right? Now, Chris Eubanks Jr. fought a great fight. And before the fight, except for Terrence Crawford, most people get their hands wrapped, and of course, someone wrap them for them, and they sit there and get it wrapped and this and that. But you have to have someone from the other team to come over to make sure you wrapping them right. Make sure you ain't put a damn block in there or a piece of concrete, something like that. And then vice versa. You do the same. You send somebody over there. Well, Conor Benn trying to get into Eubanks Jr. head at the last minute, knowing that Eubanks Jr. is more king of that than he is. So what he did was he sent in Billy Joe Saunders to check his raps. They got into a street fight many times before. They don't like each other. They don't like each other at all. And he knows that. He knows that. So what happened was he ended up getting thrown out of the dressing room. Matter of fact, somebody told me head first. El Ray the Boss, what it do, baby? What's going on? I see you. All right, Billy Ho was acting a fool. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Billy Joe Saunders. He used to be a jokester. Okay, I don't know if y'all know the background. Well, he used to be a jokester. He used to play jokes on people. And this is one joke I didn't like. He did. It was a homeless lady. It was big. I mean, she was really, really, really homeless. Billy Joe Saunders had a whole lot of food. They just came from a restaurant and everything. And he held it up and said, "Are you hungry?" And she was saying, she didn't have no. She wasn't look the part. She didn't look the part and everything. You could tell she was hungry and everything. And he said, "Here you go." Then he took it back and it took off. He said, "Psych!" That shit wasn't funny to me. It wasn't funny at all. I wish I would have caught up with him and bust this shit. Like I told y'all, forget all that damn boxing in the ring and shit. Find something around you, a concrete or a rebar or something, and bust his shit open. That's what you got to do. That's what we do in the shop, right? And fuck all this. I got better wounds all over me. All over my head, everything. No. These had enough. All right? It's time just to whop the shit out of him. Break some kneecaps and shit. Old school mob style. Shit. That was cold. And I remember that too. I still remember that to this day. So he played some jokes on Chris Eubanks about him and his father. And he didn't see that funny at all. So they got into it. Physically got into it. And he still kept poking the bear. So security got him out of there. What's up, Andre? What's good, champ? Man. Everything, man. Everything is good, man. All right. So, but anyway, that was basically the before the fight. Now, after the fight, Picasso, what's going on? Wow. Now, after the fight, Eubanks went to the hospital. Now, I hear allegedly he has a broken jaw. But I didn't get that from nobody, and I haven't heard that from anyone except Conor Benn. Now, Conor Benn was all cocky. Oh, man, he was so worked up. I mean, if I had his blood pressure, I would be 10 feet under. He was all worked up. And Eubanks got in his head. Man, big time. Now, Conor Benn came out with a speech. Only a mother can love. This was a family affair. I'm glad, as fighters, that his father showed up. And it was a family affair. And it was a good fight. I think maybe, I was out the gym, too long, but what I hear is Chris, he went to the hospital. And yeah, he went to the hospital because I broke his jaw. Why you had to go there? Why you saying he went to the hospital to get checked out and leave it like that? Right? Because you're arrogant like your cheating ass daddy. That's why. That's the only reason why. Now, I'm going to get into it tomorrow. I'm going to talk about how Eddie. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is my personal opinion. My opinion. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Nothing to do with knockout. This is my opinion. Conor Benn can't fight worth a shit. If he would have fought Earl Spence, he would have lost. If he would have fought Terrence Crawford at 147, he would have lost. Hell, Keith Thurman lost. Loser. So, Eddie, riddle me this. Oh, riddle me this. They are talking about a rematch. Eddie don't want a rematch. Now, I'm trying to figure out why he don't want a rematch. You know, I mean, they did good numbers. What I hear for the UK, 65,000 people was in that damn stadium, allegedly. And you know why? He said, I'm not going to get in a rematch because he's going to be going for a belt. He's going to be in a championship fight. I'm still scratching my bald head. How the hell you going to be in a championship fight? You just lost. Now, I know. It wasn't at your weight class. It was at a catch weight. I get all that. But you're not that good to be a champion. You're not that good to be a mandatory. Who in the hell is he going to fight? Somebody explain that to me. Boots? Because we talking about 147. And why you playing with your weight like this, son? You went up to 160. 2 weight classes. You better go back down 2 weight classes. Who the hell he gonna fight? Now, Mario Barrio, Virgil Hunter, they've been like this in sync and winning and whooping ass and taking names. Conor Benn, during that fight with Eubanks Jr., you was all over the place. You couldn't bust a grape. You was overthrowing the right, you was throwing the left. That's old school. That's called loading up on your punches, but you're not really loading up. And like I said in my video, your daddy should have told your dumb ass that. Then you kept hopping around. Stop wearing them damn skirt shorts. Oh, y'all, I don't know where that shit come from. Because your ass was flapping. Your head was going back. You look bad, dude. You look bad. So now, if you think you'll get into only way you're gonna win a championship is you gotta go through Gerard Ennis, Mario Barrios, and that's it. Oh, Brian Norman Jr. That's it. You can't beat neither one of them. You all over the place like a motherfucking mosquito. I'm sorry. So somebody tell me, maybe you're trying to go for the Londale belt, the Queensberry belt. You know, they had their own little belt over there. Man, please. Conor Benn, you too short for one. You too fucking wild for number 2. You do not jab. And you do jab. You don't work behind that jab. You do not protect yourself defensively. You try to go downstairs, this and that. You too busy throwing wild shots that you ate how many jabs? That's why that eye in the press conference was looking like this. What you say? Oh, I didn't say nothing but Popeye the Sailor Man. Doo-doo. Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm so to the finish because I ate my spinach. Oh, Popeye the Sailor Man. That's how you looking. Well, I'm sorry. Was I showing my age? I'm always doing that. Man, I got to stop doing that, you know? Man. But anyway, so by you talking about somebody's jaw broke, and I don't think it's broke. Okay, if it is, I hope you have a speedy recovery. But and if it is broke, kind of Benn didn't break it. Kind of Benn didn't break it. You know what broke it? His head. His head. Because he kept bleeding with his head. He kept putting his head in the chest, and he'd go up like this. Now, the referee saw it once, but he didn't see it the other 3 times. I did. You did. But the referee wasn't positioned to see it. I have the referee book over there. I took the referee test. I passed it. My parents got sicker, that I couldn't ask my kids to take off of work and do it. No, I just couldn't, because that's my responsibility. So, therefore, in that book, you have to position yourself between the fighters. If they change angles, your ass got to change with them. Come on. What's going on, dog? UD 1983. Oh, what a good year that was. I was a sophomore in high school when that time came. Man, oh man, what a good year that was. Wow, man, I love the women. Man, that's what's wrong with my son now. That's why I don't want to get him a key to my house. Because he loved the women. And when I say he loved the women, he loved the women. Okay? But God bless, him. You don't have no kids. No police record. So he's okay so far. Now, all right, because what's going on? Did you see Connor try to bite Eubanks on the break? Yeah, I saw that. Yes, I saw that, and he couldn't do it because the mouthpiece. All right, the mouthpiece was in his mouth. That's why. What's going on, my man? Dog UD 1983. He's showing love from Flint. Yeah, y'all know who came from Flint, y'all. Okay? Because first of all, Michigan ain't nothing but a fighting state. I used to leave here, Chicago, and I'd drive 4 hours to go to the Crump Gym to see Emmanuel Stewart and Tommy Hearns, everything. But you got to know Anthony Durrell. He's from Flint, Michigan. The Durrell brothers, put it that way. And I'm telling you, Andre Durrell. Now, that boy, and you should know, dog. You should know. Andre Durrell ran that city. That boy was bad. Y'all might not think about it now, but he was. Yeah, Picasso. Yeah, the referee did catch it at the time, and he did break it up. He knew what he was doing. He gave him a warning. But let me ask y'all this. And I think I asked y'all the other night, but I don't know if everybody was paying attention or not. But do you all think they were trying to steal that fight? Or at least do like Shiraz, come up with a draw? Do y'all really believe that? Because right now, I believe it. Because that referee, he was on Eubanks, everything he did. Everything he did. He wasn't holding. Conor Benn was holding his left arm while he was trying to go to work like that with his left arm. And then the referee tried to break him up. Conor snuck one in there and almost hit the referee. And what the referee do? He split him up and say, don't do that. And split him up. Go ahead, fight. But Eubanks Jr., Everything he did, he got chastised for it. I said, you know what? They about to take a point. And sometimes them points make a big difference. You know, so, but yeah, Mr. Phelps, I'm getting to that. You know, sometimes them points make a difference. And yes, Mr. Phelps is right. We won in the sport of boxing. Let me tell you why we won. Because it was a real fight. We saw ring generalship. We saw them fighting on the inside. We saw phone booth action. We saw them boxing each other, especially Eubanks. He kept that stick out there. He made Conor Man run into that stick. And then, in the later rounds, they was getting tired. They was getting tired, y'all. And of course, when that time comes, and that's what is so important, when that time comes in your fight, you must be in shape. Because people get knocked out, not because they don't have a chin. They get knocked out because they're not in shape, they tired. They can't put up their defense. If they do, it's weak as hell. You know, a fighter can come in there and knock down that guard and bam, you know. So that's why it's always important to be in shape. Now, I put a thumbnail up there, okay? Now, I ain't like most content creators. I'm not going to sit up here and put a thumbnail up and don't talk about it. Unless it slipped my mind or something, but I don't do that shit. So this is the perfect time to squeeze that in. Now, Ryan's in impeccable shape. Oh, Ryan been in shape for a month. That's why I put on there. This is about, I think, 3 weeks old. I'm not for sure. Now, neither Conor or Chris will win another belt. Of course not. Of course, Tay. We know that. They really didn't win no belt last night. Wasn't no belt up, Tay. That shit wasn't up with the Ring magazine. That's not a sanctioned body belt. This is the 4-belt era, Tay. 4-belt era. The IBF, the WBC, the WBA, and the WBO. That's it. The IBO, that is computerized, it still kind of count, but it don't count. So they didn't win no belt. Win no belt up. They just win 12 rounds for the rivalry and things like that. That's all. They're trying to get the people the money's worth. That's all. Because Chris Eubanks Jr., let's be honest, he's not that good. He's not good at all. Roy Jones trying to train him. And guess what? He got out there fighting like Roy Jones. Come on. You know, they fought because their fathers are too old to mix it up. Of course, 1983, you're right. You know? So there you go. I mean, and I got so tired of hearing about this. Now, this has been going on for 3 years. 3 years, really longer than that, but Eddie was pushing this. And you know what? And I'm glad Eubanks brought it up in a press conference. He said, Turkey Ali, and this is what he was wrong to. He said, Turkey Ali and Boxer Salon, they're on the other promotion company. They the only 2 honest promoters. First of all, Turkey's not a promoter. Turkey's not an advisor. I call him a financer, but he's really not that. He's just a thug The New York Times, the New York Times, they asked him about it. He's a thug. They got to have his way. He don't have his way, he throw a tantrum. So he's nobody. But Eddie been talking about this for 3 years, trying to get them together. And Chris Eubank Jr. kept saying, look here, man. You're not my promoter no more. I don't trust you. You took loads, and you know how they talk, loads and loads of money from me. That's rubbish. No. And plus, I fight at 160. He fight at 147. Well, what if I convince Connor to move up to 160? Will you be okay with that? And he agreed to it. He agreed to it. Now, that's his mistake, too. That's his mistake, too. All right? That's his mistake, too. What's up, big dog Willie? So that's his mistake, too. Remember, cash out, please. Cash out, please. At night, no super chat, just cash apps. I appreciate it. Thank you all. Okay? I will be live also tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. No doubt about it. Yes, I will be live. Because we ended this month, and hopefully we can end it with a bang. Now, as I was saying, so Eddie kept bugging him about that fight. And they went on and said, you know what? Fuck it. And they went on and they made a storyline out of it. I mean, they cut. This wasn't for us. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That fight wasn't for us. That fight for the UK. That's what it was for. It was for bragging rights. All right? That's all that's all it was. All right? So, and of course, the best man won. But the loser still believes he can win a championship. You know? And he, that ain't gonna happen. If he fight us over here. So let's see what happens. Because see, for real, the UK fighters don't last long. Look at Josh over there, Josh Warrington. He gone already. Ain't that a bitch? I mean, that's a shame. Look at Cal Brooks. He still was young. He could have bounced back. But sometimes you can't win all the time. So, but anyway, I just wanted to touch on those. But don't worry, tomorrow I'm going to touch on those in detail. Okay? I just want y'all to know that. I'm going to touch on that in detail. Now, I have to say this. Now, I may have talked about it before. I did. I want to talk about it again. We got Jamal Charlo coming up to fight. They call him Cornflake. Don't ask me why. God damn it. They call him Cornflake. I don't know why Frosty Flake. I think they taste better. But anyway, but still, Lamana, that's his name. He's a good fighter, tall, but he's just not as muscular. And I hope, I hope that Jamal have his shit together. And I'm not talking about with these. I'm talking about with these. I really do. And of course, when you go in there drunk, you go in there and try to go through the motions, they're going to see that and take advantage of that. They're gonna go to your weak side, and they're gonna really, really work you over. And just like Devin Haney trying to do Ryan Garcia when he had him in the corner. His father, and this is the advice Bill gave his son. Well, when he turned back, just bang his back. Just keep banging. Just keep banging. There you go. There you go. Bill, dumbass. Bill, old ass with a nappy ass jerry curl that you ain't put no juice in it. Listen, you cannot hit in the back. Yes, you can hit in the liver part on towards the front, but you cannot hit in the back. Now, you should have known that. But see, you're not a real trainer. You are a dumbass. You are a dumbass that ruined your son's career. You are a dumbass. Your son was undisputed. Now he is undercard. How about that? Huh? I can't hear you. And like I said on my video, this is an independent network. I have nobody supporting this channel outside of you all. This is not a Bill Haney channel. This is not Eddie Hearn channel, Turkey Ali's channel, like Champside, like Blue Blood, like 78, like BFTV. They all work for Bill. I don't. And I'm gonna tell you, when you pay somebody way to a fight in New York and you book him, they had the ward off. You booked him at the fucking Holiday Inn. So you ain't got that much long paper. Huh? Yeah. See, and a lot of people laugh at Al Heyman and sometimes Top Rank. All right? Now, Kenny Drake, you know that's the biggest lie that ever been told. That Bill money hitting like Canelo money. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. It's hitting all right. Please. It's hitting all right. Because, see, now, Kenny Drake, now, I don't know you for real or you trolling or you just being, an asshole. But I'm going to tell you something. Devin hands are full of feathers. Okay? You shake his hand, you like to break it. Okay? I'm just saying. It seemed like it was put together by, not crazy glue, like his hands were put together by Elmer's glue. Okay? He's not a puncher. Other words, you have to go ahead and get on your knees and pray to Allah and say, well, what's headed for me now? What can I do now? Because, see, the older you get, the harder they punch. That's why that thumbnail says, no chin. No chin. That don't impress me that he got back up. See, this goes to show you that KQ was right. Brian got up because he was tired. He didn't have enough strength to really knock him out. So how you going to be on something that makes you tired? How you going to be on something that makes you halfway perform? Matter of fact, makes you underperform. Somebody riddle me that. Huh? Somebody talk to me. Huh? Yeah, I thought so. Kenny Drake, KD, all right? Yeah, somebody explain that to me. What's up, DC? Baby, what's happening? Huh? Well, anyway, y'all know what it is, okay? Y'all know what it is. Devin Haney can't bust a grape, all right? He was trying to hit a balloon, playing with this little girl, right? Bam, bam. He said, ow! Damn, she said, what happened? Did it shock you? She said, no. He said, no. When I punched it, it hurt. Wait a minute, the balloon? Ain't you a boxer, sir? Yeah. You mean to tell me you punched a balloon and it hurted? Wait till I tell my daddy. Wait till I tell my daddy. You ain't that what you thought you were. You know, and you hear that all over the world. Get the fuck out of here, Bill. And stop trying to be a 50-something-year-old motherfucking gangster down in goddamn San Diego where the beaches and shit, where the steers and queers are at. Get out of here. Shit. How you gonna be a gangster down on Sunnyside Beach? Huh? Please. Then when you get blackballed, then you turn around and say, we'll see. The Mexican people, wait a minute, you're wearing the Mexican flag. You're wearing the Mexican flag. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now, you don't like the Mexicans. Which one is it? Which one is it? See, that's why I say you got to be yourself. You got to be yourself. And you're not doing that. You teaching your son to be something that he ain't. You know damn well he don't know nothing about the streets. He get mad on Twitter. And then he try to be tough with his security and a goddamn carnival. And he missed that shot. Yeah, damn. He was right there. You're a boxer. Where was your accuracy at? Huh? Man, you couldn't even land it. He was right there. Man. All right? I'm do like my auntie used to do. Child, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, child. Just leave it alone. We can't make sense out of it, so just leave it alone. Now, let me take me a drink. Woo, my God. Oh, my God, boy, I swear. You don't make them like you used to, baby. I'm telling you right now. Man, everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be an internet gangster, right? And knowing they ain't built like that, right? I'm like, God damn. Yeah. One more, and I'm ready to go. All right, one more, and we ready to go to the next one. All right, man. But I don't like nobody lying. I don't. Anyway. Now, the fight coming up May the 2nd, in downtown, the what they call it, Times Square, and it's rain in the forecast. Good luck with that. Only a few invited, so everybody that's here right now, y'all not invited. Okay, now, they put. Now I don't know who bright idea it was, but I'm sure it's Turkey, because he didn't want to do dumb shit like that. Okay, he put Ryan, he put Devin, he put Teofimo Lopez, he put Barbosa, he put them all in the same room, in the same circle, by themselves to talk. It didn't go well. It didn't go well at all. Right? And of course, Devin ended up being the whooping boy. TFL Lopez said, well, at least we don't sue over here. We don't sue like y'all do. Go run and sue to get y'all way. And then, of course, Ryan had to say, look here, riddle me this. How did your brother knew that I was gonna drop dirty? Oh, he didn't know. He didn't know. And Chill said, wait a minute, hold on. You gonna let him talk to you like that? And Chill was instigating, right? And Devin, you're not cut out for this, Devin. I keep on telling you and your daddy, you're a goddamn hustable. Okay, that's what you is. You ever saw the Cosby Show? That's who you are. You Theodore, nigga. You Theodore. And then, of course, he gets upset. Uh-huh. What? Man, come on. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to move on. All right? Because it's not too much here, It's just that, listen, your daddy ain't going to tell you this. But KQ going to tell you this. And you might listen, you might not. I don't know. I don't care. But one thing about it is, you can't have your hands all over the place. You always have to work or walk it out on the left side. Always. And that's what she doing. He doing, But now, ain't too much to talk about over there. But it is a lot to talk about other places like Boots and Terrence Crawford. Now, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I know I've been over here over an hour. Oh yeah, you didn't see that? Oh yeah, you gotta watch that, Night Rider. They put them all in the same room. What kind of shit is that? And I didn't get a chance to watch all of it. I'm just going by what I saw. Now, my man, 1983. Yes, sir. Good year. He said, word is the Bay Area said Bill was never a Tamara. He never was a Tamara. What's a Tamara? Is that like a cool dude or a pimp or something? Because I don't think he was a pimp either. What you gonna charge? Huh? $5, $10 for what? And what y'all do with that on the beach? Hell, I want to get in that water. Shit. Well, Bill is a pathological liar. He think that old yo daddy shit gonna work. Same with Jay Prince. And I hate that Abdullah Mason. Had to get with. I was trying to type gangster. Oh, okay. My fault. Okay, he was never a gangster. Yeah, I figure that. I can tell. I grew up in the trenches. I was a gangster. I ain't gonna lie. But I was younger, and that was 30 years ago. Am I bragging about it now? Hell no. That shit wasn't fun. I did 6 years in a penitentiary. They tracked it down to 3, which, still was sickening. 3 felt like 30. That ain't nothing to brag about. I'm telling y'all right now. That is not pretty at all. That don't make you cool at all. All you had to do is one time, that's it. Never been back, never will. At least knock on wood. Because no. No, it's not for me. Now some people it's for them. It's a passive right for them. But no. I'm not going that way. Now, one thing about it, I ain't gonna lie about it. Okay, trust me, I'm not gonna lie about that. I didn't want to go. I had to go. Either that or go to trial. And I didn't want to go to trial. No. But anyway, let's talk about Javon Bruce Ennis. Terrence Crawford, like I said the other day, I don't have no problem against Terrence Crawford. All right, some here, same here. I like my freedom. You damn right, Don. 1983. I like my freedom too, man. I do. And that was like 30 years ago. Count it up, y'all, for me. It was 1991. Okay, it was 1991. I had a daughter already in 85, and she waited on me. So I don't know how long ago that was, but it was 91. Okay, so but anyway, and they knew who belonged there, who didn't. You know, they knew who gonna come back and who ain't gonna come back. You know, so but anyway, Boo's doing better at 27 than Crawford did, despite the compliment. Yeah. Now, this is what I'm saying. Booth is getting some. He getting some moxie. All right. He getting some cojones now. Crawford talking all that shit, right? And that fight is not a done deal yet, Crawford. So you better watch your mouth. Because Booth told you to sign that contract. That's all you got to do. You got time to fight. You got time to fight Canelo. You know, if he wins. Because if he don't win, no fight. So bye-bye. You going bye-bye empty-handed. Unless you want to fight no other than Javon Ennis. So that's how I look at it. So, but it is what it is, you know. So now, and one more thing I wanted to talk about. Let me see. Did I get everything? I think I did. But because I usually just do about an hour. But I went over an hour. Why did I go over an hour? Anyway, I usually have a time right, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, oh yeah, one more thing. That's right. That's what it was. Okay, one more thing. Okay, hold on. I messed this up. Hold on. I messed up. Okay, I messed up the chat. Okay, there y'all go. Okay. I want to see Mel fight. Yes, I do too, because I love Jamel Charlo. All right, not love him, but I love the way he fights. All right, he's one. I told y'all he's my favorite fighter. No matter how old he gets, no matter how many he lose, he's still my favorite fighter. Why? Because he got it out the mud. He didn't get no belt in the mail. He didn't get no belts on default. Other words, he got it by winning. He got it by beating the best of the best. He got it by winning a rematch with Tony Harrison. He went through every belt it was, every fighter it was. Castano, he wasn't no pushover. And Jamel went in there and did his goddamn thing and became undisputed. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. Get it out the mud. Don't let nobody hand over to you and somebody knock on the door. Amazon Prime. And sometimes they don't even knock on the door. They just take a picture of the bitch and they gone. Oh, man, Dad, this is my belt. Oh, wow, try it on, son, try it on. No, son, go put that belt up and try to get a real one. I mean, that is a real belt, but you know what I mean. Try to get it on your own merits. Okay? That's what I would tell my son. Hey, that's good enough. But get it on your own merits. All right? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, now tell her goodbye. Yeah, damn it. Now, one more subject to go, y'all. One more subject to go, y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I promise. I promise. I know it's after 2:00. I know it. Okay, but KQKC, that's why I be tired sometimes, y'all. Cause I be working, take care of my parents, and back and forth to the orthodontist. See when I get the implants, put it in, and you know, I'm a busy man. But I appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody paying attention to what I'm saying. I hope everybody able to hit the Cash App, and I thank everybody for participating. Okay, especially you, my man, 1983. Never gonna forget that year. All right, I ain't gonna say what happened in that year, but just put it that way. I graduated in 85. Trust me. 83, baby. Woo, woo. I don't like to blow my horn, but I got to blow it, baby. Watch out, y'all. Woo, woo, man. But anyway, that's right. KQKC. That's sir. 81st in May, baby. That's right. Watch out. Now, Lamont Roach Sr. Lamont Roach Sr. Now, I just was talking about Lamont Roach Sr. to somebody. How cocky he was. How his hands was shaking up there on the podium and shit. Right? Then he get in the interviews. Oh, man. Oh, my son, he should have won that fight. Oh, my son got cheated. I got a bad taste in my mouth and this and that. But now, now, we hear a different story. Oh, yeah, we hear a different story now. Because I was poor in 83. Was you? Yeah, I'm poor now. Shit. Talking about 83, I was poor. Nigga, was you rich now? And you ain't hit the Cash App yet? Let me see. No, you ain't hit the Cash App yet. And you rich now? Hell, man, give me some. See, that's why I say, y'all, sometimes y'all gotta be quiet now, okay? Gonna catch you, man. No, I ain't begging or nothing. But when you start opening your mouth like that, then in case you start begging. Hey, ain't no shame in my game. At least I don't do like Blue do. I make believe like somebody sent me 400. No, I ain't gonna say that. Okay. All right. Now. There you go, 83. Let a brother hold something. Shit, you rich now, huh? You was poor in 83. Shit, I was poor in 83, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. And shit. Man, my head ain't been above water in a long time, man. Shit. Now, this is gonna be quick. Okay. Lamont Roach Sr. Ever since Javante Davis had to draw with Lamont Roach, they have been on a draw tour. Look, I swear, what's going on, baby? It's 308 and be more. Much respect and blessing to the singing OG. Hey, man, much respect, man. 3 o'clock. Okay, man. I'm finna get off, man. Baby. I'm giving Sean some love. That's all kind of come on this morning, You know me, man. I'm always trying to show some love. No super chats at night. I try to get cash apps. And plus, I'm trying to, come up with the money for the pay-per-views for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so I can call them fights. So, hey, that's a God honest truth, brother. Yeah, but now, so he gave Tank all the praises in the world, and I'm like, wait a minute, what was the last 3 or 4 weeks about? He says Tank is still pound for pound. He said that everybody that removed him from the pound list, like Dave Benavides, okay, I understand him, okay? I think he's pound for pound, no doubt about it. But still in all, Deion Sanders, got some good football players. I'm talking about, it don't have to be the son, anybody that came out of Colorado. So, but I do get what they were saying, the NFL, because Deion Sanders had that same attitude. But also, one thing about it is they, you gotta be careful, when you're walking, by yourself and things like that, and especially football games, coming from football games, things like that. So, but anyway, shout out to Lamont Rose Sr. He finally gave Javonte Davis the business. He finally gave Javonte Davis what he deserved. All right. So, with that, man, I appreciate everybody that came in today. We still got 30 people in here. That's good for at night, especially after 2 in the morning. Okay. And I didn't mean to go on this long, even though I had to get up and go take care of my parents, which I do every day, 7 days a week. They took care of me. It's my time to take care of them. So that's all I got for y'all right now. Y'all know how I do it, okay? And I do the same thing every day. I'm going to give you news. I'm going to give you what's going on in the sport of boxing. I am. I love everybody that came out. And I thank you all. And I understand, you don't have any cash out to support KQ. That's fine. I know it. Sometimes it's hard. And sometimes, it's not meeting. But still, I appreciate you. It's late. If you leave out and got to go somewhere, keep your head on a swivel. Okay? Because remember, KQ, hey, regardless, I love you. I do. Okay? So with that, that's all I have. And you know me. Keep living it up. I'm out of here. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do, and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not perceive. So I'm living it up, y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.